Alright, today's lesson is going to be how to record a VST or a drum machine VST into an audio track. Not just MIDI, but an audio track into Cubase. Well, what you do is you create instrument tracks. I have two here. Then you right click and you create a group channel track. I've already made one, so I'm not going to make it, but then you type your name in here and you hit add, and then I made one called synth return. Then you go to your audio track here, you have to add these, and then you tell your input to be this synth return thing. So that becomes the input for this audio track. So now, that being said, we'll do it again. Like here, you hit the E thing, brings it up. You got your synth send here from this synthesizer to this track here. This is the send thing. Then you make that send go into this audio track. All right, so I got a sequence up here, and I've got this synth here. Okay, let's record this as audio. Well, I tweak, and I already assigned the knobs here. You can right click on a knob like this and hit learn, and then select your knob that you want to control it, and then it works. So yeah, right, put record on this track. You hit the record button there and the record button there on the audio track, and then go back to the beginning and then hit it. Now I'm going to tweak the knobs while this is recording audio. This is pretty cool. Watch. Anyway, that's the System 8 doing some bass arp thing that I made. And up here now you got all this automation up here. It recorded it too, me moving the knobs, but yeah, but we got it in this audio track here. Now I'll solo this. If you take a listen, yeah. That's cool, right? Well, now I want to put some drums, but I want to record me. This thing is going to synchronize to Cubase, and I want to switch through these patterns here. Um, but I already routed this one up. It's also going to this channel with the same thing where go to Spark here, unmute it, and then go here to E. I created the send. It's sending it, and then I created the input here as a synth return on the Spark channel. And now I unmuted it, so we should be able to record the Spark drum machine playing its patterns right into this. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we recorded a drum track now, and I tweaked the patterns that were being played in real time. I didn't really mess with the sound at all. But there is a lot of drum programs out in the market. In Cubase, the drums kind of suck. Groove Agent kind of sucks. Battery, I think, kind of sucks. But Spark is really cool. This thing called Tremor is really cool, and Rob Papin's Punch is really cool. Those are the three drum things I like. They all have sequencers, and I like what I'm doing with a new record is I'm actually creating my own drum patterns in these sequencers that right here, like in this Arturia one. I create my own right here in the sequence, or with these little numbers here where you can tell the sequence, and you can just click these things to create the sequence. It's really cool using a hardware like interface. Like this is like hardware drum machine stuff, but it's virtual. And for a long time I didn't know, like, I didn't think you could synchronize it to Cubase, but you couldn't like tweak it and record it, and I didn't know how to do that. And I finally figured that out after some time, and that's why I'm showing it to you, because using these drum programs you can actually get pretty tricky, cool stuff. You can make a whole bunch of patterns on here and then switch them in the song randomly to give it a more human feel and to do cool fills and stuff, and kind of make it more of a performance thing, like a groove box inside the computer, instead of just sequencing it inside Cubase, which is kind of boring, honestly. I like using these drum machines better. But anyway, so yeah, we got a drum track here. I'll mute the spark here. Now we can listen to these two. Yeah, this is just a stupid little demo that I made for you guys. It's to show you how to record drum machines and synths while you tweak them real time and turn them into audio files. And then you can mix them inside a Cubase, and it's a lot more fun working like this. It almost makes it more like you're working with hardware, and that's really cool. So make sure you get a MIDI controller that's got some knobs on it, and then you can assign them. And I like this complete control. It's pretty good, and the knob movements are really smooth. So as you can tell, it sounds pretty good. Anyway, that's this lesson. I hope you enjoy, and that's a wrap.